Hello and welcome to some Everquest news. This is a test server patch notes for May 2024. So I have not pre-read these, so we'll just kind of go through it together. The highlights of this patch are the achievements for the 25th anniversary raid challenges now reward allowing the choice for one of the augments found in the raid chest. The game client can once again be launched in full screen mode when switching between desktops and Windows. That should be smoother. That's nice. Vestments of the Forsaken may not be claimed until Call of Forsaken unlocks. What the heck is Vestments of Forsaken? Mercenary gear, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like mercenary gear. Alternate advancement abilities, Telosian Guard and Ancestral Memories 3 found in the Lost Legacies Evolving Necklace should now function properly. If you claim a bag of items and have no room inside the items inside the bag, you will correctly add it to your overflow. Bash attacks will once again proc effects from equipped shields. Oh, nice. Or augments for all classes. Lorien Song weapons that had Stunning Snap now have Stunning Snap 2. That sounds like a nice little upgrade. Updated the zone descriptions of Night of Shadow options in the collection item dispenser. Red Flaming Fist ornament should now correctly work for hand-to-hand weapons. Alright, quests and events. The achievement for the 25th anniversary raid challenges now reward choice of augments found in the raid chest. Fix for Sleeper Tomb's fabled NPC spawns. Added chance for Lord Burkle's crown to drop from other Aqua Goblins in Lake Wrath. Holy crap, that is a fantastic change. Oh my gosh. Now, this is for the Cleric Epic 1.0. When I did the Cleric Epic 1.0 on Yellowknack, maybe Yellowknack, I think that's what it was. It was a pain for all the clerics in my guild to get this item, and then for me to get it for my box. It was an insane amount of camping, because it is permacamped by like almost every guild. It's insane. So that's nice. Fixed an issue with Va Zayaten Hara resetting herself. This was caused by her flinging herself too high and leaving her tether area. Increased the height of her tether and added a message that tells you when she resets via leaving her area. Everfrost peaks, Year of the Dark Ball, broken key of frost. The key can no longer be repaired before the correct step. Spells increase the total melee damage cap and minimum melee damage threshold for all ranks of the following spells: Enchanter, Magician, Necromancer, Wizard, Shield of Order, Shield of Destiny, Shield of Inevitability, Shield of Inescapability, Enchanter, Timorous Auspice, Crepuscular Auspice, Eclipsed Auspice, Gloaming Auspice, Warrior, Warrior's Bastion, Warrior's Rampart, Warrior's Aegis, Warrior's Resolve. Bard lowered the proc chance for the Song of Suffering line by a little and increased the proc damage by a lot. Bard increased the spell damage added by Performer's Expletive Area line of spells. Lowered the melee proc chance for Arcane Anthem line by a little and increased the damage for the melee and spell procs by a lot. Bard significantly increased the damage added by the Aria and Fate Song lines of spells. Bard adjusted all ranks of Chance of Disease, Frost, Poison, Flame. Songs no longer vary in power with the level of the singer. Songs from 76 to 110 are much more powerful. Songs from 111 to 120 are slightly less powerful. All songs from 81 and up now have the same maximum instrument modifier. Fix some typos and other things. So I think this goes back to one of the things they're adjusting on the Bard, taking it for more of a necromancer, if you will. I heard someone say it once. It was like a songmancer, a lyric master. I don't know, something like that. They're taking away, you know, some of the damage from chance and putting it back into buffing everybody else. So that's an interesting change. We'll have to try it out on our bard after this goes live and see what's going on there. AAs increase the total melee damage cap and a minimum melee damage threshold for all the following AAs: Paladin, Champion's Oath, Shadow Knight, Reaver's Bargain. That's nice. Champion's Oath, I haven't used it a whole lot since it came out. I just haven't used it. I use it as a defensive, so definitely nice. Bard updated the Focus AA, improved chance to provide a smoother growth rate for damage bonus it provides. New ranks have been added, but the current max bonus of 550 has not been increased. Instead, we have half the bonus and the cost assigned to ranks 46 to 55, spreading the remainder across 10 ranks. You'll be able to purchase immediately with the refund provided by 46 to 55. Ranks 1 to 23 are now available earlier in expansions, corresponding to the minimum level requirements starting in Underfoot. Alright. Necromancer updated the Class AA life burn ranks 19 through 22 to support stacking on the same target when cast by multiple Necromancers. Also reduced the base damage healing per tick at 21 and 22 to 200k 10k to 275 12.5k. The level scalar damage component remains unchanged. Oh, yeah, now it stacks. That's kind of nice. Paladin fixed an issue with the new activated Class AA Champion's Oath. Let it trigger spells Oath-Bound Tithe and Oath Breaker's Penance to be added to the block spell list. That's funny. Paladin and Shadow Knight updated the Class AA Weapon Mastery of the Knight, ranks 23 through 47, to have slightly reduced minimum two-hand damage per rank. So this is a nerf to Paladin and Shadow Knight two-handed damage. Shadow Knight updated Class AA Mortal Coils 18 through 26 to provide smaller armor class bonus and a flat 2-minute duration. The cost of these ranks have also been decreased. Result in automatic point refund for all players who purchase them. Updated the Class AA Soul Abrasion for Shadow Knights 19 through 28 to provide smaller base life tap bonus to the Shroud, Horror, and Touch of the Cursed spell abilities, while providing a larger bonus to the Spite ability spell line. Alright, sounds like, I mean, I'm just boldly looking at this. Sounds like nerfs. To nerfs to Shadow Knight, nerfs to Paladin and Shadow Knight, buff to Necromancer, nerf to the Bard single target damage. Yeah. Let's see here. NPCs are less likely to use terrain to hide from combat. Widen the melee combat arc slightly to allow for your wider swings. Removed 3 enemies that could approach the Plane of Knowledge book in Shade Weaver's Tangle. So there was mobs that would come to the book in the Shade Weaver's Tangle, and I think they were messing some things up there. Corrected an issue that would prevent zoning into a zone with too many people in it. Added more details to the message received when you're unable to loot an item. Added an option to add a player to your friend or ignore list by clicking their name in the chat window. That is fantastic, because there's a lot of people you want to ignore on TLPs for sure. That is awesome. Corrected an issue with some items not being placed into the correct slot when saving personas. I've been having some weird issues on the persona loading and not loading. Corrected an issue that some certain illusions place you under the World 1 zoning. Corrected an issue that caused the global marketplace discount to override the item's higher discount. Fixed a DirectX 11 crash on Windows 7 and Windows 8. Wow. The following server transfer settings have been updated. Let's see here. Rizlona can now transfer into Mangler, Aradun. Veniki can now transfer to Mangler. Jelinek can now transfer to Mangler, Rizlona, Aradun, Mischief, and Thornblade. What? Oakwind can now transfer to Mangler, Rizlona, Aradun, Mischief, Thornblade, and Jelinek. Agnar can now be transferred to Mischief and Thornblade, and increase the NPC buff limit 320 and fix kaleidoscope effects. So that sounds like now you can transfer off of Oakwind, which is fantastic. I can recover my mask of Veniki, and I can recover my bags that I had on there. So I'll have to send all those characters over to Drenell. So that is nice. Made a speculative fix for a UI crash related to new name reservation window. Oversee your experience now displays it correctly after changing personas. Clicking the disable reminder button on the name reservation window no longer causes the button to disappear. The game client can now once again launch in full screen mode when switching between desktops and should be smoother. So we get some updated UI. Corrected an issue where the race combination was to be created before the appropriate expansion had launched. Barren Coast, Tempest Festival, Lessons of Madness. They fixed that up, and that I think we already covered those in a different video. But there we go. It looks like a mighty patch for May. Looks like a lot of things changing, and a lot of things going different ways. But I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Let's see what the top comment is. About the buffs. 54 Necro raid. That's interesting. All right, there's a lot of details in the comments if you're interested in. Looks like this guy's mad about Shadow Knights. But definitely read through these and learn about them if you're interested. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.